Have you ever wondered if it is actually possible to turn one long video into 100 test-ready clips in mere minutes instead of hours or days? Artificial intelligence is already completely rewriting the rulebook on how we create content, from editing and captioning to formatting and scheduling. What used to require an entire editing team to accomplish can now happen seamlessly within a single unified workflow. The real secret isn't just creating content because anyone can do that, but rather creating enough variations to run real, effective tests. If you want to run a solid test on platforms like Meta or TikTok, the math is brutal and requires 10 to 15 variations per target audience. When you multiply that by a few different audiences, you are suddenly looking at 50 or 60 clips every single month. At professional editor rates, that kind of volume is a full-time hire, and at freelancer rates, it is a budget that most creators simply do not have. So most people just skip testing entirely, post one piece of content, watch it flop, and then wait until the next month to try again. Meanwhile, your competitor is quietly iterating and learning about your shared audience every single week. They are figuring out which hooks actually land and which formats hold attention, and that data compounds incredibly fast. By the time you get around to posting again, they have already learned exactly what works for your potential viewers. The brands and creators that are killing it right now aren't inherently smarter than you. They just started building testing systems earlier. The only way to catch up is to generate that testing data faster than they did. Modern social platforms live and die by testing. So the more high-quality clips you feed them, the better they perform. It is not about finding one perfect edit anymore. It is about giving the algorithm options to choose from. This is where most people mess up, because they don't produce enough variations due to the time and attention it requires. The trick the winners figured out is simple. Use AI to generate the variations and keep the human team focused on strategy and quality control. Swap your manual editing for a generate-and-curate process, as that one shift is what separates accounts that scale from the ones stuck at break-even. Enter Vizard, which is built to turn long-form content into testable short clips incredibly fast. It finds the moments that naturally behave like viral content, trims them, formats them for every platform, and makes them ready to post. You can finally stop stitching together 5 different tools and juggling 3 subscriptions for a single campaign. One workspace and one login lead to multiple outputs, which means the unit economics change the moment you stop paying per tool and start paying per workflow. Let us talk money for a second, because using 5 different apps can easily push you past $200 a month before you have even made a single post. Each tool has its own learning curve, meaning you are paying twice, once with your wallet and once with your precious time. Vizard replaces all of that with the same or a lower price point, one workflow, and one place to manage everything. The time you get back is time you can spend creating, planning, or running your business. Vizard starts by understanding your channel, learning your creator voice, preferred clip length, caption style, brand colors, and hook types. Most auto-generated clips feel generic because the tool doesn't actually get the creator behind the content, but Vizard does. When it spits out 100 clips, they don't look like a random batch of scraps, but rather like content from the same creator. That consistency matters more than you think, because when your clips are visually and tonally consistent, platforms learn your creative style faster. The algorithm gets a cleaner signal because when every clip looks and feels similar, it is easier for the system to figure out the elements that drive performance. If your edits have wildly different tones or color grades, the algorithm sees noise and struggles to learn. Consistent clips don't just protect your brand, they actually help optimization work faster. Simply drop in a long interview, podcast episode, webinar, or live stream, and Vizard will automatically find the high engagement moments. It pinpoints the laugh, the surprise, and the single sentence mic drop moments to turn them into ready to post clips. It suggests multiple angles like reaction shots, POV, headline hooks, quick tips, countdowns, or straight-up highlights. While most tools give you a blank timeline and wish you luck, Vizard gives you structured options. You pick the direction, and it builds the edit, captions, and aspect ratio variants for you. Why does that matter, you might ask? Well, it's because brief writing is the hardest part of making an ad or a clip. Execution is usually straightforward, but coming up with the right angle is where most people get stuck. Most creators default to the same thing every time, whether it's a generic cut, a boring caption, or a price push if they are selling something. Vizard lays the options out for you, including emotional hooks, educational snippets, social proof moments, or trending meme formats. You are not guessing anymore. You are choosing from formats that actually perform, and the volume comes from that system. Before Vizard generates anything, it offers format choices: short vertical, 15-second hooks, or 30 to 60-second deep dives. You pick the direction and it builds the variants automatically, so one long video can easily become a set of clips. That includes a 12-second punchline clip, a 30-second tip clip, and a 60-second cut that walks viewers through a concept. That is the same source, but providing 3 different reasons for people to engage. 3 different audiences get 3 different reasons to watch, which is not throwing one post into the void and hoping for the best. It is a testing system. I get it, 100 clips sounds overwhelming, but here is how to actually use that volume without going insane. Don't run them all at once. Instead, run a structured first wave with maybe 20 to 30 clips across your top 2 or 3 episodes. Use low daily budgets or organic rotations with short run times because you are just hunting for signals. Which hooks get clicks, which cuts keep eyes on the screen, and which topics resonate with which audiences. After 48 to 72 hours, you have real data. Take the top performers, the 5 or 6 clips that deliver, and scale those while pausing the rest. Then brief the next wave using the lessons you learned, and Vizard will generate the new batch in minutes. That is the loop. Generate, test, learn, scale, and repeat. Vizard also ships with an inspiration library full of proven clip structures and formats pulled from what is working across TikTok and Reels. Don't reinvent the wheel every time. Just pick a structure and let Vizard adapt it to your footage and voice. Use the library when you are experimenting in a new topic, or when you don't have historical data. When you have got winning clips, use those to seed the next round, as both paths are fully supported. Another thing most creators forget is that scheduling is where consistency dies. You can create 50 clips and then forget to post them because someone missed a Tuesday upload. Vizard's auto schedule and content calendar fix that completely. Set your posting frequency, tweak the captions, and Vizard will queue and publish across your socials. It keeps the pipeline moving end to end so your testing cadence doesn't stall just because life happens. Now let us be real about other tools out there. There are plenty of apps that auto-caption, others that trim silence, and a few that offer templates, but most of them only solve one piece of the puzzle. You still have to stitch edits, export multiple aspect ratios, rewrite captions, and manually schedule posts. Or you pay per clip on some platforms, which gets expensive fast. Or worse, you outsource to editors who don't understand your channel. Vizard avoids those traps because it treats the whole workflow as one thing: edit, format, caption, and schedule, all aligned to your voice. If you compare Vizard to hiring an editor, consider the time to scale. An editor might deliver 3 to 5 clips a day depending on complexity, whereas Vizard can create dozens in the same time frame. If you compare it to piecing together 5 cheap tools, factor in the time lost learning each one and the headaches of transferring files, Vizard replaces that friction with a single efficient loop. So how do you actually get started? Pick a long piece, like a podcast, a seminar, or a long-form stream, and upload it. Let Vizard auto-detect highlights and create a first batch of clips. Run a 20 to 30 clip test over a week with low spend or organic pushes, and watch performance for 48 to 72 hours. Keep the top 5, scale them, and brief your next batch, then rinse and repeat. Within a month, you will have real data on which hooks work, which formats retain attention, and which topics perform across your audiences. The gap between creators who test and those who don't is widening every month. The platforms are the same for everyone. The only difference is who is feeding them consistent, high-quality options. Try Vizard and see how fast one long video turns into a full testing pipeline. If this sounds useful, give it a shot because you will be surprised how quickly the posting calendar fills up. If you liked this breakdown, hit like, share with a friend who needs help scaling their channel, and subscribe for more tips on turning long content into viral short clips. Oh, and don't forget to hit the bell because you will thank me later when your content starts posting itself.